Hey guys, it's Saucy Mouth, and today I have this great recipe. It's my sweet potatoes, but there is a crust we put on top, which is, oh, it's to die for, the crust. It's even better than the sweet potatoes. But I get to show you how I make my sweet potatoes for my family, and I can't wait to show you today. Okay, to get started for my sweet potatoes that I make today, which, where I come from on the West Coast, I grew up calling them yams, but I call them sweet potatoes now that I live in the South. So, what we need are 4 sweet potatoes. I have 4 big ones. I have already taken off the skin of these, so I'm just going to show you how you do it. I have my peeler right here, and we're just going to peel the skin off. Super easy. Just continue to do it, and you want to do it all the way around, and you want them to look like this. Alright? So that's easy. Then we're going to wash them and then chop them up, and we're going to chop them up into little cubes, like bite-sized pieces, because then we're going to transfer them over to our boiling pot of water. Excuse me. We're going to have it come to a boil with water, and we're going to wait till these get soft. And then in the meantime, I'm going to show you how to make this wonderful crust that goes on top. And then after we boil them, we're going to mash them up, then put our crust on and put it in the oven and let it bake for a little longer, and then serve it up. And it's like kind of like a sweet potato pie almost. Okay, to slice up these potatoes. Now, I must say, sometimes sweet potatoes are a pain in the butt to cut up. So I like to cut them in half. See what I mean? Okay. Then do it lengthwise, and just keep continuing to cut lengthwise until you feel that it's easier for you to cut up. There we go. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to do it into bite-sized pieces, kind of cute pieces, and toss it in as I go. And that's it. I'm just going to continue to do this until we're done, and then I'm going to let it boil. And then the way we tell if they are ready to go is I stick a fork in, and if I stick a fork in and the potato falls right off, that's when it's ready to be taken out, and I'm going to drain it, and then I can't wait to show you how we mash these up. And we're also, in the meantime, while these are boiling up, I'm going to make the crust that goes on top, and that is super delicious. Okay, so I have all of the sweet potatoes cut and put in our boiling pot, and we're just going to let them cook. They will probably take a good 40 minutes to cook, and I have it on high. I haven't turned it on medium. I just want them to cook. So in the meantime, we're going to make our crust. I have a cup of regular oats, the old-fashioned oats, not the quick ones. I guess you could probably use the quick ones, but I just have always used the old ones. Then, actually, no, let's do all the sugars. Then I have a third cup, oh, there's a big chunk, a third cup of white sugar. So we'll pour that in. Then I have a half a cup of brown sugar. Make sure it gets all the way around. Then next, what I'm going to do is I have apple pie spice, and I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of it. Oh. Alright, there, half a teaspoon of it. And the reason why I'm using apple pie spice instead of just like regular cinnamon is it has like the cloves and mace they also put in, and it brings, and nutmeg also, and it just brings out more of a holiday warm feeling to me that I like. Now what we're going to do is I have 1 stick of melted butter, and now we're just going to combine all of this. Okay, that was it. Super simple, but super good. Super, super good. I can't wait for this. So I'm just going to put this to the side, and I like to make this like when right after I put the sweet potatoes in, because I like the oats, because they're old-fashioned oats, to soak up everything. So I just put it to the side. Okay, so our sweet potatoes are done. I have drained them. You can see there's still the fogginess is coming out of them. That one has. Alright, so anyways, we're going to put the rest of them back in our pan here because, well, one, I don't like to keep making messes and wash tons of dishes. But what I'm going to do now is, with an electric mixer, I'm just going to give it a quick mix. It can be however you like. You can use a potato masher also if you like, but I'm just going to do this the quick way, and I'll show you. Okay, it was super fast, like less than a minute to do that. Next, then, let me grab this out of the way. Okay, next what I have is a pre-greased cake pan. And, let's see, this might still be hot. We'll do it. And I'm going to put all of it in here. Okay. Then, what we're going to do is I'm just going to even this out. Then, for the next part, which is our oatmeal crust. Now, I put my oatmeal crust back in the microwave for about 20 seconds because the butter hardened up on me because the potatoes take a while. So I just did that, and I'm just going to pour it over. Okay, then we're just going to spread it out. We're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. The potatoes are already cooked. We just want this oatmeal on the top to become a hard crust, and like for the sugars to kind of soak into these sweet potatoes. You can cover it, or you don't have to. What I would suggest doing is putting it in and then seeing if it does dry out. Cover it, but usually if it's drying out, it's probably ready to be taken out. I'm going to put this in, and I can't wait to show you the end product. Okay, so I have taken out our sweet potatoes with the oatmeal crust, and it's looking delicious. It smells so good. It smells like kind of like oatmeal cookies. It's really good. So all I'm going to do now is I have a bowl in which I'm going to serve it up in, and oh, this looks fabulous. So I'm going to reach over here, grab one of my spoons here. Oh, that oatmeal makes a nice crust on this. Some more of the sweet potatoes. Now also, I know like a regular classic is just putting marshmallows on. This is where you could probably add just a couple marshmallows, or do the oatmeal crust and then put the marshmallows over it, and it'd be a great surprise for everybody. They wouldn't get that that oatmeal was right there. Alright, let me grab my fork here, and let's try this. Still a little hot because it just came out. I'm not even kidding you guys about that oatmeal. It's like having an oatmeal cookie on top of your sweet potatoes. It's really, really to die for. I hope you guys try this, and oh, this is fantastic. I hope you share this with your families, because this is a nice, warm, hearty, like little side dish to have for any holiday, or just to have for a family meal. So check out this recipe at www.saucymouth.com. Until then, I hope you enjoy this recipe and try it. Also, please subscribe to me on YouTube for all my other videos. Can't wait to see you. Thanks.